Hi, my name is Paulina Akinkoyi, and in the next few slides, you'll see Lisa interview a client that is currently using the Med Understood app. Hi, Ralph. Thank you for joining me today. I'm Lisa. I'm one of the nurses for your dad. So I just wanted to ask you some questions about the app and how you feel is going for you. So what are your thoughts on the app?
I think the app's fantastic.
What is fantastic about it?
I feel like it's very user friendly. One of my sayings is keep it stupid simple. And with that being said, I just feel like, if my 2 year old can open an app and use it and it's pretty simplistic, I think that's great. If my grandmother that's 75 that don't know how to power the phone on can use it, I think it's great as well. So it's a very, simple, intuitive app.
So are there any parts that you don't like about it?
For the most part, no. Like I said, the most important thing is making sure that it's simplistic. Like I can navigate in and out of different things pretty well and get to what I need to get to.
I know your father is using the app. How literate is he in? Is he computer savvy?
No, he's not that computer savvy. And so for me personally, I think that's why it's so vitally important that the app is simplistic, for someone like him. I mean, because my grandfather, he's pretty, hey, if it's anything past 1+1, he's like, don't want to have nothing to do with it. So it's very easy for him to get straight to what he needs to get to, and I think that's important for him. Obviously, you don't want to be stressing out on the last thing, an app that we feel is necessary for him.
Well, the app is supposed to describe the medications and treatments for him. Has he had the opportunity to use the app yet?
Oh yeah, he's been able to go right in and navigate to his prescriptions and the different pills and reminders and different things like that that'll make it easier for him to use.
Is there any takeaway that we could use from the app?
Um, I don't have any negative feedback in terms of things. Obviously, not really sure how new the app is, but in terms of just technology, I think you guys have a great thing going. I think it's a good start.
There has to be a way that we can improve the app. So, what are some ways that you think that we could improve? Like, do you think it needs to be more graphics? I don't know. Like the way it is set up currently, you just type on. He finds his doctor.
Hmm.
So he's able to locate his doctor, and then he's able to see what his type of treatment is. So it's like a boom boom step. So he sees his doctor, he sees what type of cancer he has, and he sees the medications that the doctor prescribes. So he's not confused on any treatments that he needs, or you don't seem that he has any questions, you think?
I think for me, like if there's something where we can flash, like let's just say there's something in terms of, here's a reminder of something you may need to take or an upcoming treatment. I think if there's something that you can do to flash the screen and say, hey, this is important, like kind of like, how you have an Amber Alert and no matter where you're at or what you're doing, they're like, dun, 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 like this is must read information or breaking news information. I think something like that would be good. That way it's never a situation where he may miss a treatment. Obviously in this stage it's really difficult for all of us, but having something that keeps it front of mind for him, I think would be very beneficial.
Do you think it'll be beneficial to have a nurse on call if he has questions?
Yeah, I mean, like me personally, with my insurance, I have a 24/7 where I can call United Healthcare and they can answer any questions that I may have. So definitely, for somebody like my grandfather's situation, where he can call and just ask questions like, hey, if I'm feeling like this, what could this be an indication of? Or if I took this particular medication and it made me feel this way, what would that be an indication for? And so I think knowing those things and being able to reach out to someone quickly, I think would be huge.
Okay. Um, is there anything else that you'd like to share about the app? Like whether it be positive feedback or negative feedback?
It being a difficult time for my grandfather, I think another thing, and I don't know if this is a possibility, but this is just me personally. If there's something that we can do that would incorporate some kind of inspiration, or not necessarily like a Bible verse or nothing like that, but just something to say, hey, keep fighting. Okay. I think something like that would be pretty awesome.
I think that is very, very good feedback as well, just because they are cancer patients, and just an encouraging word to let them know that they're not alone. Right. I think that could help.
Okay, awesome.
Well, thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
No problem. I hope you have a good day.
You too. Bye.
These next couple of slides just show how easy it is to use the MedUnderstood app. The user will find the app in the local app store that they have, whether it be the Apple Store or Google Play. They're given a special type of MRN number that they're given at their medical office visit. They get to find the specific physician that they see. Then they will search for their diagnosis. Then special diagrams and explanations will pop up based on what the user asks for or the user inputs. As you see here are some simple diagrams that show what the patient may be experiencing. It will then go on to list different medications that the doctor has prescribed, as well as break down the information so it is user-friendly for the patient. This concludes my presentation. Thank you for your time.